And welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Super Metroid. In the last episode, we ventured into more of the depths of Norfair, and we defeated Crocomire, and we got the grapple beam, and then we made our way back up here to Brinstar, and also got the X-ray scope. Two items that are now completing our top layer item toggle thingy, majig, icon thingy, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you know, the stuff at the top of the screen there. In today's episode, we are going to be heading into the next area of the game, and like a next new area of the game. We haven't been to a new area since, good lord, since we ventured into Norfair for the first time. And now we have all the items that we can, in order to get to this said area. I'm gonna take a quick pit stop at my ship, mainly because it's a free, it's a free thing to heal my my inventory. So I'll get a free recharge of my super missiles, my missiles, and my power bombs, and my energy. I'm not gonna save the game. So yeah, I just wanted to. I would really suggest doing so. Next area we are going to is kind of pretty hairy area. To put it very lightly, it is a very hairy area, and it's can get a little bit obnoxious trying to get through it, and it'll take a lot of damage, unnecessary damage. But there we go. There's the door that's locking us to this new area. I'm gonna go ahead and use a power bomb to open it up. And this is the area I was talking about. We need a grapple beam in order to cross this lake here, because, well, the lake here will hinder our progress tremendously, because Samus doesn't do well in water. And we got another missile tank. It's just, chilling in the middle here. If you do find yourself locked in the water here, well, as you can see, I'm just kind of hindered by water. But you can use a bomb to break open that block there. I'm just going to go ahead and use grapple beam to get across the lake here. These things right here, probably noticed that there were kind of cracks in them. Don't stay on grapple beam too long on those blocks. Those will crumble away. So just FYI, if you see crumbly blocks, don't stay on them with grapple beam for very long. But we're going to come in here. There is an item down there, but we need an upgrade in order to get it. So just keep that in mind whenever we're doing that. I have the wrong item selected. There we go. Not using X-ray scope. I'm gonna go ahead and use grapple beam to get over here. You can. I don't really think you can do it very well because of how sloped these little areas are. But yeah, it's kind of hard to navigate here. But we're now going into the next area of the game. It's locked behind this green door. So let's go ahead and blast it open with a super missile. And the next area is kind of a decrepit place. It is called the Wrecked Ship. This is a giant ship that is, lost all of its power. It's kind of eerie in a way. And this area is the area by far I lose track of all my items whenever I play this game. When you enter this area, there's going to be ghosts that spawn right on top of Samus. Your objective is to go to the very bottom of this area. None of the doors work, so even if you try to go through, this door works, but this just leads to save room. This save room is kind of inoperable. You can't even use it, and it's covered with bugs, as you can see. This whole ship, since it's a decrepit old ship, it has lost all of its power. So yeah, there is nothing up here. You can keep going up here, but I'll show you. I'll go ahead and show you. If you come up here, there is no power to any of the doors and stuff like that. Well, this one might. I keep proving myself wrong, but you don't want to go up top. The real main thing that you want to do is you want to go to the bottom. But yeah, there's a couple doors that are just locked because there's no power, like this one right here. But keep an eye out because there are some hidden items here. And I think it's the one in particular is right here, I think. Yeah, there it is. This one always trips me up. I always forget it exists because it's right there. And this would be a very good thing to use your newly acquired X-ray scope to find. This is a very good chance to use the X-ray scope. So these ghosts keep spawning on top of me. But at the very end here, you can come over here and get yourself a free missile expansion. Later, whenever you have the power running in this place, these like spike platforms will keep falling down, and this thing right here at the bottom is a conveyor belt, so you'd be running against it. So it's just best to get it now and not have to worry about the obstacle course that is presented in front of you. So yeah, we're just gonna keep on going down here, and you notice there's this door right here that's locked. But that's not the only thing here. We can shoot the 4 here, and it'll kind of tell us where we need to go. I said, well, let's just use the X-ray visor. Go away, stupid thing. All right, yeah, there's some hidden blocks right there, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot them right here and go through here. I hate that the ghosts spawn right on top of you, man. I really do. They're annoying. But yeah, there's a couple things in here. If you look up here, I think like there's gonna be like 2 doors on side to side, but we're gonna have to come back to it later whenever everything's, power on and everything. These little electric probe enemies can be killed, so, but they're gonna be a nuisance later. Oh, thanks. You're just gonna damage boost me right into this room here. But if you want to, if you come over here, I do believe this is a map station that's not working. So yeah, because the power's out, dummy. We're gonna come over here later whenever we get the power working. But we want to come through here. We open this up, and there's a boss door. As you can tell, this is our second boss of the game. So where this isn't a mini boss, this is an actual boss. So we're gonna go inside and clear out that, Mr. Dude, Mr. Eyeball Dude, and we're gonna be put in this tiny room. And then blue lights will be forming around to reveal our next foe. His name is Phantoon. Phantoon is an evil ghost-like scepter enemy thing. He'll drop a bunch of blue flame on him. You can kind of destroy him out of the way. And you kind of just have to play the waiting game until he opens up his eyeball, and then you can attack him with missiles whenever you do so. I would really suggest using super missiles here, and it's really hard to dodge the fire, and sometimes you just kind of have to try to find where he's at. I think you can use the X-ray visor. I don't know. I kind of have to. Never even tried it. Yeah, you can use the X-ray visor to kind of see where he's at. Get out of here, Mr. Dude. I'm just gonna shoot you with that. When he does enough damage, he'll start, shooting a bunch of like waves of fire at you, and it looks like there's nothing to dodge. But if you use a pseudo screw attack method and jump through it like that, you will take no damage. It'll prevent you from doing any damage to you. So just keep that in mind. If he's doing that little like attack pattern, have a charge beam shot ready, and kind of just get ready to be able to jump through it like that. You're probably going to take a hit if you're not quick enough, but you want to kind of cartwheel into the attack, and you won't take any damage like this. So just keep that in mind. It's really hard to dodge this attack, and I can see you losing a lot of energy if you don't know about this. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my supers ready so I can... Oh, I missed him. Missed my opportunity to shoot him. Kind of just have to hope and wait until he can see him spawn in here. He's almost dead. Whenever he gets closer to red, that means he's almost dead. There he is. There we go. Do a super on him. Ow. Ow. The blue flame. The will-o'-wisps. I'm gonna go ahead and jump through here. And this arena that we're fighting in with Phantoon, it is really small. I don't like this arena whatsoever because it's just not enough to be able to do a lot of damage to him. You can't maneuver very well in this room. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, flame. Okay. Ow. Dang it. Missed my opportunity to shoot him. That happens quite a bit. Where are you at, buddy? Where are you at? There you are. And with that, will kill Phantoon. Our second boss in the game is now defeated. It only took a lot of energy out of me to do so. And with that, he's gone. But it'll drop some goodies for you, so not enough to heal me up though, not much, but that's okay. Once you defeat Phantoon, the power will come back on in the ship. So now we have new enemy types. We got these little orbs here that shoot electricity, so be careful of them. They're kind of a mean jerks. And you got these tin can mans that you can kind of push back with your beam shots. They're indestructible. You can't really kill them, so just keep that in mind. They will shoot rings at you, so yeah, just be mindful of that. They're kind of harmless other than that, though. I'm gonna go ahead and open up, get the map data from here, and you notice that the wreck ship's kind of a small map. Yeah, it's kind of a small map in general. There's not really much to it, but there is a big upgrade that we want here, and it's going to be very important for us later in the game. It's kind of like one of the more, I would say, probably one of the more important abilities in this game. Kill these stupid electric dudes. Kill the electric balls. These are the ones that the meme electric boogaloo came from. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump up here, and we can now access this door. And inside this door is electrical currents on the floor, but most importantly, a super missile expansion. Yeah, be careful of the little glowy green lights there. They'll do damage if you just walk into them, so just kind of jump over them. But immediately across from here, there's yet another hidden wall here that I always miss. It's right there, but we can go ahead and bomb it, and it'll lead us to another door. So we come over here, and you'll notice there's a puffer enemy over here. You can use your, I think, charge beams to kill them. They kind of just charge at you, and they're kind of mean. So be mindful of that. These treadmills here. I'm gonna go ahead and move the Mr. Trash Can Man down here and kind of just jump across this. Just get away from here. We kind of need this trash man to get across the wall here. And we need to use the bomb here to get up here. And I got it stuck here. Okay, come on, Mr. Trash Man. I need to get up there. There we go. I think it's either this one or this one. Yeah, it's that one. There we go. We come through here, and you got another super missile. They're handing out super missiles like candy. I swear it is. But yeah, that's pretty much a lot of the hidden places in this area. And like I said, every time I play Super Metroid, at the beginning I was always missing one thing. I couldn't find where that one thing was, and it'd always be here in the wreck ship, because there's a bunch of hidden stuff, and I guess they would want you to start using your X-ray scope and whatnot that you just got before you came here. I get it. So that's why they put a bunch of hidden goodies in the wreck ship. But I always forget about certain things. In order to progress, you need to go through this door. This door, we need an upgrade before we can even go through here. But yeah, so we're gonna go find that said upgrade at the top of the ship. So we're gonna go up to the top of the ship. Not only did we defeat a boss here, we're gonna be getting an upgrade here. I'm gonna go ahead and clear this out here. Go up to the door that we were just at, and jump up here. At the top of this room, we were greeted with more of these mantis-like enemies that we saw in Brinstar. These guys are kind of a pain in the butt. And this room is kind of a pain in the butt in general, because you will see here in just a second, oh, that was a weird glitch. I just barely had enough, I don't know if you guys saw the gyrating animation that Samus did right now, but that was kind of weird. But you need to clear out all the enemies in this room in order for this door, I think, over here to open, if I remember correctly. We come over this way here. Yeah, that door's locked, and it's only open. It can only be opened if you kill every enemy in this room. It's kind of an annoying thing. I really don't like that when they just lock the doors. Like, here, you gotta kill everything first. That's kind of annoying. But if you come over here and open this door up before we go over to the other side, there's another thing over here. Gonna go ahead and get rid of Mr. Trash Can into his little pit there. He could just be stuck there for all I care. And I'm gonna keep on shooting the trash can back a little bit, and we're gonna do that with this dude too. I do believe missiles make him go. Do they make him? No, they don't make him go faster. You just kind of have to keep shooting them. And at the end is a missile expansion. Do 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 do. We're getting a lot of missile expansions here, and super missiles. I was surprised we get like two for the right price of one. You know. All right. So again, because we left this room, we're gonna have to kill these enemies again in order to make the door to unlock. I think that door that we just went through is now unlocked permanently, but I think the other one is not since we did not open it. So we're gonna go ahead and kill these dudes here. Get rid of them. Get rid of the flying mantis. It's like mantis, praying mantises have wings, but I don't think the mantises fly in general. But yeah, that door's now open. Down, we killed everything, and we're actually gonna come through here. And this exits the wrecked ship. But that's not the only thing we got to do here at the wreck. We got to go back inside the wrecked ship. But we got to go through a certain part here in Criteria to do so. But before we do that, there's two upgrades in particular I want to get. And it involves these little flying disc enemies. We're going to go stand on this guy here, and we're going to wait until another one comes up this way. Until we see another one that passes by. Said till we get to see another one that passed by. There he is. And you just jump on. If you try to jump on him, I want to try to jump on him. There we go. I'm just gonna let. Oh my gosh, Samus, you're just gonna gyrate through everything. Holy crap! I'm gonna go ahead and freeze this dude. I think he just despawned. Ah. Well, that was a weird glitch, just gyrating right through an enemy. But the gimmick is I have to get on top of the other guy over there, so I'll wait until I pass by him again. There we go. Alright, so now that I got on this guy, I gotta wait until he unthaws and takes me for another ride. And we gotta get on top of another guy up here. There we go. And then once we do so, he's gonna unthaw, and he's gonna take me over to a wall over here. And instead, said wall is a missile expansion. So we're just gonna go ahead and take those. We take those because this is kind of like top 10 images before disaster, because I could have easily missed this missile expansion. Oh, thank goodness I picked it up. Yeah, there's a missile expansion on that wall there. And before we go anywhere else, we need, if we use our x-ray scope here, we can see that this block right here has a super missile block right here. So we're going to go ahead and use a super missile right down on this block right here. And we fall down here and use the x-ray scope again, we'll notice that right here is a hidden block too. So we're going to go ahead and go over here and pick up this missile expansion. But I will tell you one thing in particular is do not go down here just yet. Don't go any further down. Instead, we want to kind of come up here and go in Morph Ball and go back up. Because that will lead you back outside the wrecked ship where... Hold on a sec. Can I see where we're going? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I can probably unmorph there. There we go. I'm going to have to use another super missile to get out, but that's okay. There we go. But yeah, if you go down any further, you will fall down to the beginning of wrecked ship, and you have to kind of loop around. And you don't want to do that. We want to shoot here because there's a hidden block here, and we're gonna go inside and here, and there's a place where you can kind of grind for ammo if you're kind of running low. But this will lead us to the center area of Criteria that'll lead back into the side of wrecked ship. So we're gonna go back in here, go this way, and go through this door. That'll lead us back into the wrecked ship again. Here, we're going to have to use our grapple beam in order to grab a hold here, because these spikes hurt. I think these spikes do more damage than normal. So yeah, just be careful whenever you're kind of gliding through here. Use the grapple beam here to jump across there. There's some crumbly grapple points here, so just be careful and swing back and forth with the control stick. And then just jump over here, and where there's a Chozo statue here. What happens if I become a morph ball in it? Why, it awakens the Chozo statue, and he's like, wait a second, I have a duty I must fulfill. I must take ball to sacred area and smash any spikes in my way. Yeah, he'll conveniently transport you past the spike area that we just went down, and it'll go downstairs for some reason, because, you know, I didn't see that. But then again, this is a 2D game. I didn't see the downstairs. But he'll make you land on here, and we'll go through this door. But before we go through this door, we want to kind of open up this path right here and keep on going this way. So I'm going to go ahead and just use a power bomb here, because I just want to clear up everything. This will lead over to this area. This area is kind of special because, well, we're going to be setting up a speed booster, folks, here in just a second, as soon as I, you know, move the trash can and collect the missile expansion. easy miss missile expansion. But this is probably one of the more convoluted, I wouldn't say like super convoluted, but it's a kind of a tricky one. You want to place a power bomb here and get rid of that Chozo statue and reveal something over here, and we can kind of just speed boost our way up here. And we want to do a shine spark upwards up this alleyway. So if you want to go ahead and do something else and kind of go up here, and we can actually use the speed boost here to break those blocks too. If we need more room to do the speed booster here, I'm going to do a shine spark upwards, and that'll land us right here. And you'll kind of land right here. Do not go in this area right here. Don't jump down there, because that's crumbly blocks. We want to come over here and grab this first before we go down there. And that's our third reserve tank. So now we have 3 reserve tanks. So we can, if we fill it up, we'll have 3 energy tanks worth of energy to do as we please when we die. So it'll save our skins, and we'll fill up 3 energy tanks. So what do you know, man? But yeah, if you come down there and you go down that middle path, you will immediately fall down. So just be mindful of that before you do any jumping across there. But if you come across here and do the Chozo statue stick, you'll see magic pancakes. I got that from a video I watched. But no, this is our next upgrade. This is the gravity suit. And probably one of the more important abilities in this game, in my honest opinion. Gravity suit makes Samus have a purple color scheme. I always loved seeing Samus in the gravity suit. I think it's the coolest looking one. Gravity suit, what it does is it, like the Varia suit, it boosts your defenses a little bit. But most importantly, it makes it so Samus can trudge through water with ease. And you won't have any problem whatsoever navigating through water. So it'll just be like if you're on land like this. And it's a perfect opportunity to do so because, well, guess what, folks? There's a special item over here that we needed the gravity suit in order to do so. Because, well, this block right here, I can get to it. There we go. We needed to use the bombs in order to jump up in order to get that area. But we can't jump in water without the gravity suit. So we can't bomb jump with the Varia suit. We needed the gravity suit to grab this missile expansion. So that's there. We got that now. Now that we have the gravity suit, we can now venture into the wreck ship proper this time. So we can actually advance through the wreck ship to the end of it. I know that it doesn't seem like the wreck ship was very much to it. There really wasn't. There's not much like to the wreck ship at all. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and go down here. go through this room. This room's kind of important. It has more of these puffer dudes. And this is the area where we needed the gravity suit for. This water right here. Because you can't jump higher with the various suit with the water trudging you. So you need the gravity suit before you can even access this area. And then you're going to be dropping some, spike platforms down here. You kind of just have to take the L's on these damage boosting. Like I said, this game is like damage boost the game. I swear to you, it is. Like, I take a lot of unnecessary damage, and you guys probably see that. I'm kind of reckless with the way how I play sometimes. But when you have a lot of energy, that's fine too. Before you go through that door, place a power bomb here. And it'll reveal a bunch of blocks got taken out. We kind of can continue to break open some of these hidden blocks here, and there's a door over here. If we go through the door, we'll notice that there's more grapple points for us to grab. So we're going to go ahead and grab this grapple point and land on this platform and kind of jump down here and miss it completely because, well, platforming is hard, and platforming is just hard in general. I'm just going to go ahead and keep missing it. Gosh darn it. Floaty controls. There we go. There you go. Jump in here. Ah! Dang it. I always fall at least a couple times in this room. This room is kind of tough. So let's go ahead and do this again. Jump. And land on it. And then jump again. Wait until it goes down so I can jump on it properly. And then I can grab this, and this will lead us to an energy tank. So we got our second energy tank on the top row there. So we got a lot of energy. We got a lot of energy to do things. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just take those L's and just come down here again. And that's pretty much it. I think that with that, we've gotten everything in the wreck ship. So wreck ship is now completely 100% done. So we're going to go ahead and just come down here and move on to the next area. Next area is kind of a doozy, mainly because this leads us to probably my least favorite part of the game. Mostly because the area that we're going to is kind of a natural maze, to be perfectly honest. It just flat out is. I always have trouble. I have to loop around a lot in this next area. The area that we're going to is just it has you backtracking through areas quite often, and for a Metroid game, I know that's kind of the shtick of it, but this one's kind of ridiculous because if you mess up, you have to redo like several rooms of stuff, and you'll understand what I mean when we get to it. I'm gonna go ahead and just take care of these enemies. I'm gonna restock on some things. Go ahead and just blow up some things here. There we go, and kill the frog jumping around here. And we're going to come down into this room. This room is another kind of a good use of your X-ray scope. If you come over here, and you notice, hey, I just fell down through crumbly blocks. But if you look up here, you'll notice there's crumbly blocks over here. But if you look over here, I do believe there's something else here. It's kind of like a little maze. And we just kind of look around here. I don't think we can go this way. Pretty sure. Ow. Stupid crab. Stupid crabs. I like Criteria's music a lot. It's really like triumphant and upbeat. Actually, I think we could just go through the bottom half of this, and we could skip out most of this stuff. I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, there's a whole area right here. There's nothing of importance in this room. There's no like pickups or. You would think they would hide an expansion in here, but there really isn't. You don't really need to explore all the rest of this room. But this will just lead us to this door right here, which will lead us to an elevator to the next area, and probably one of the bigger areas in this game. And it's the water level of this game, which is why I don't care for it too much. This will lead us to a brand new area that wasn't in the original original Metroid game. This is called Meridia. Meridia is kind of a big swamp area, but I'm not going to go too far into it because, well, there's a save room right here in this, out of that red door there, and get hit by the zoomers. I forget which one, the glider zoomers, I can't remember. The zoomers are the little spiky bugs that like go on the wall there. I always get the names mixed up in these enemies, man. But with that, we did a lot in this episode. We defeated Phantoon, our second boss. We cleared out the wrecked ship. We got the gravity suit, and we got to Meridia. So I think that'll end this episode. So next episode of Let's Play Super Metroid, we're going to start exploring Meridia, the water level of Super Metroid. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode.